Good morning. I'm Leah Peery. I'm a child of God. I'm a wife and a mother and a grandmother. I'm a retired first grade teacher, and I've been a member of Pilgrim for 23 years. In this Love Out Loud series, our theme this week is Place God First in Budget and Spending. And when Pastor Jay asked me to speak today, I said, "What do you want me to say?" And he said, "Well, just tell your story." And I thought, oh my goodness, did I struggle with this. First of all, I didn't want to talk about myself, and I didn't want to talk about money. We don't do that in church. Then I realized this is not my story. This is God's story. The story of our family, how God took a little girl born in the Midwest, raised in Florida, and a little boy born in India on the other side of the world of missionary parents, and brought us together on a college campus in South Carolina. Do you see the hand of God working? Now, when I came to Newberry College, which is our Lutheran supported college, I came with two friends. We came overnight on the Greyhound bus with our little suitcases in hand. We'd already sent our trunks ahead of time. We got off the bus scared to death. Where were we going? What were we going to do? We were met by the Dean of Women, and she said, "It's Sunday morning. Church is in an hour. I'll take you in my car." Well, now, if you've ridden all night on the Greyhound bus, you certainly don't want to go to church the next morning. But we dug in our trunks and found our hats and gloves, because remember, this was in the 50s, and you didn't go to church without your hat and gloves then. And we got in the back seat of her car. There was an upperclassman in the front seat. The next day, that same upperclassman was out passing out papers in my placement tests. And that night, he invited me to a picnic that was welcoming on the campus. Well, that was my husband. And you see how quickly God worked to bring us together. And we were engaged when he graduated from college. We were married when I graduated from college. That was 55 years ago. A year later, he graduated from seminary and was ordained here in Lexington at St. Stephen's. Now, giving has always been first in our family. We were both blessed to have been born to conservative Christian parents, Lutherans no less. And I still hear my father's voice echo, "If you don't have the money for it, you can't buy it." So giving to the church was a priority, but it was hard. When Gordon had a small mission church, and we had 3 little ones, and I was a stay-at-home mom, money was really tight. And I would explain to our girls, well, you know, we just don't have the money to buy that. And I knew maybe I had said it one too many times when I overheard Wanda telling a friend, when she was probably 5 or 6 years old, "I'm going to grow a vegetable garden in the backyard, and I'm going to sell them on the corner because my mommy and daddy don't have any money." Thank goodness we never got that desperate that our children had to sell vegetables on the corner. But God has always been first in our family. And we have always tried to pass this faith on to our children and our grandchildren. For many years, our grandsons, Tyler and Ryan Parker, as many of you know, their main Christmas gift for us was a week at Luther Ridge, or it was a week at work camp, or it was going to the National Youth Gathering. And I often wondered how much of an impact that had made. And then Tyler stood right here giving a temple talk one day, and he said it was the greatest gifts they ever had. And I knew it had made a difference in their life. And we continue to support our youth, and we will write our first fruits tithe check on the first Sunday of the month, but we will also give to support the youth next Sunday, because it is so important that we pass this faith on to others. God has richly blessed us. We have been able to live comfortably debt-free in our retirement. But most importantly, God has blessed us with family, friends, and a loving, caring Christian community here at Pilgrim. Thanks be to God. God is good.